Go ahead, open the
Good. Great competition Tuesday. A lot of energy and effort today. Our guys were inspiring, man. They practiced with a lot of juice, a lot of energy. I think we got better. You know, we're continuing to improve. And at the second half of the season, right here at the halfway mark, and we want to finish a lot better than we started. Obviously, we want to finish well. We want to play our best game. You know, we haven't played our best game yet in all three phases. We want to put it all together. I think we've got an opportunity to do that. I really like how we're working. And I think the accumulation of that work is going to show, you know, at some point, particularly in the fourth quarter. You know, we've played extremely hard, and we've gotten to the fourth quarter. And I think our guys, you know, we want to make that play so bad to get us over this hump. And I think we press a little bit. We've got to learn to relax and trust each other, and trust that our talent and our technique can win out, not anything over the top. But love our kids, love the way they're working, and excited about playing this week.
To defense, a lot of times last year it looked like schematically you're in the right call.
Yeah.
But in just terms of lane integrity and leverage,
yeah.
Just can you speak to that a little bit?
Well, you know, it's 17-14 in the fourth quarter, and you know, they throw a check down out there, and we got three guys converge on it. One misses a tackle, the other two kind of run into each other, which causes a second missed tackle, and turns into a 50-yard gain that extended the lead on us right there. And like you said, just pressing, not maintaining leverage, you know, you're gonna miss tackles sometimes in college football. That happens every week. But when you miss a tackle, you have to miss it with the proper leverage where the next guy then can get it down. And you know, credit to them, they ran the ball really well, particularly late. You know, we've got to move the ball more offensively. We've got to score more offensively. We know that from me all the way throughout our program. You know, I think Ethan played tough. I don't think he played smart all the time, but he played tough. I think he'll be a lot better this week, having, you know, 2 full weeks of practice and also being completely healthy and being able to move around a little better. And I think that'll be good for us too.
To that and to Ethan, can you kind of speak to some of the teaching moments from that film? I mean, it almost seemed like Ethan wasn't taking what was being given him at times.
Yeah. Well, number one, we got to make some plays to help him. You know, we had some deep balls that touched our hands and we didn't catch them. We had a corner route that touched our hands and we didn't catch it. And it wasn't a perfect throw, but it was, you know, it gets to us. We can make that play. There's some plays to be made to help him, to help a young quarterback as he's growing. As far as understanding what he's doing, you know, Coach Long's doing a great job of molding this offense to what he can do now as we're moving in that direction. And then also him just practicing and playing and having his eyes correctly so his talent can take over.
Does some of that go into what you were talking about at the beginning about how the team just seems to be wanting to take that next step so much that they just can't catch the ball, it seems, and do simple things?
Yeah, I think we press for sure, Dima. You know, I think we press for sure. And, you know, when you're swimming and you're afraid you're going to drown, you paddle, you swim harder, but that just wears you out. That doesn't necessarily keep your head above water. You know, your technique of how you're doing it keeps your head above water. And man, we're in the water and we want to win so bad, our kids do, that we paddle harder. And we just got to trust our technique, trust our eyes, trust the scheme, and just keep playing together. You know, and let the play, when the play comes to you to be made, make it, but don't force it and leave something uncovered or leave your gap uncovered.
Yeah, off of that, I think that was kind of, you hit on that kind of, that was my point with Ethan. It seemed like he was kind of pressing a little bit, maybe trying to do too much.
He does. He wants to win. You know, he wants to win for his teammates. I'm going to be honest, he wants to win for me. He loves me, you know, and I love him. And, you know, he knows he's the quarterback, and he wants to be the one to get us over that hump. He wants to bear that burden, and that's a big burden to bear, you know. But at the same time, he's one of 11, and the other 10 have got to do their job, and we're getting better, you know, in phases, and we're close. And I think the way we practice today, if we continue that, we're going to get over that hump this week, hopefully.
What did you just see with Arkansas State, or are they any different compared to last year?
Not a lot. You know, they're consistent in their schemes. Their coordinators are the same and have been since Coach Jones has been there. Their quarterback had his breakout game versus us last year. That was his coming out party, so we know him and what he can do. Similar skill set to Ethan. Really good player, can run. They got a lot of respect for their offensive coordinator. Coach Heckendorf, we've known each other for a long time, does a great job in the RPO game and running the football. Special teams wise, they're always going to be sound and coached up with Coach Jones. And then defensively, they're very similar to us, 4-2-5 scheme. You know, they want to leverage the run and tackle. And they're in year 4 of their system, so their guys really know their system and know how it's supposed to play.